I'm standing outside Palawan's first, I thought it was the only one in Palawan, Brewery. I was here last night and the lady who owns it has agreed to take me around. I find out her name just now, I've forgotten. She introduced herself last night. But we're going to try and interview her, or we'll interview her, otherwise I won't put this up. And just see what this place has got to offer. This is called Palaweño Brewery. Here's all the signage at the front. It's a bit of an out of the way place. It's not in the middle of town. It's on an out of the way street. Right, lock the door. Hello, good morning. Good morning. My young, you don't speak Cebuano. So this is their actual bar, and this is a list of the beers. A lot of these beers weren't available last night. Well, they've got 2 on tap.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. How are you? I'm fine. I've got the camera going now, and
Welcome to the brewery.
I forget your name.
I'm Malu. I'm one of the owners.
Malu. Okay, Malu. This is a female-run brewery, or a woman-run brewery.
Right.
And it's the first.
Originally.
Right. Originally.
We were the founders of Palaweño Brewery. Me and my partner Aya. Right. So there's 2 of us. Aya came from the U.S. where she got the idea.
Oh, right.
Right. So and brought home a home brewer's kit, and that's how we started. And now, well, my partner passed away. She succumbed to COVID in 2021. So it's just me and our son. So our son Noah, he's now the brewmaster. Now he holds the title of the youngest brewmaster in the Philippines.
Oh wow! Oh, okay.
Right. So we're here at the first, actually the first craft beer brewery in Puerto, Princesa, or well, in Palawan, and actually the first craft beer brewery in Mimaropa. Mimaropa is a region in the Philippines which covers Mindoro. What's Mindoro, Marinduque, Romblon, Palawan. So that it's a region. So Mimaropa is actually. So we were the first.
You were the first, first brewery, but there is some competition now.
Now there is, yes. Yeah. Which is actually not competition, more it's really good to have more options.
Yeah.
Right. So this is craft. This is craft beer. More options are better for the customers. So
oh yeah, of course. And do you sell your beer other places? Do you ship them out?
We do. We're actually coming out from the pandemic, right? So we started from ground zero again because it was the pandemic totally obliterated.
Oh, so what year did you actually?
Because there was a liquor ban in place in the Philippines.
Oh.
So we were not producing for 2 years, and now we're getting. Starting from ground zero. And so back then we were, we already had our beers in the U.S.
Oh wow!
All over even Guam, and then all over the Philippines. But now we're starting all over again. So slowly we're getting there. So now we're distributing all over Palawan, and getting our beers out there.
So you've got a truck and someone to drive the beers out.
Oh, somebody does it for us.
They collect it for
Somebody
you.
does it for us, right?
Okay.
So, do you want to see the brewery?
Yeah, and you live on the
Yeah,
site.
this
You
is
live
where we
here.
live, right
Oh,
there. This used to be a pension house, like an inn.
Oh, it was
and we converted into a.
oh, fantastic. Oh,
Sorry, it's not.
yeah, I can see the
not
rooms.
fixed yet.
The rooms at the side there.
Right,
Yeah.
there are rooms there.
Yeah.
This used to be a room. Now it's a souvenir shop,
Oh,
and we have the rooms inside too.
okay, so we're gonna go, yeah, I would love to see the brewery.
Okay.
Yeah. So this lady's gonna give me a private tour or a brewery.
I'm not sure if we're ready though.
I'm very honoured. It doesn't matter. You can.
Okay. There's
My viewers don't expect much, and they don't get. They don't get much.
actually,
They don't get much either.
we just transferred here, so the brewery's not yet fully functional.
Oh.
There are still some areas that have yet to be improved because we just moved June and it's only
Oh yeah, it's only
so
it's
we are
October.
actually 2/3 along the way, right? So
Okay.
there's still some areas like the raw material area is not done yet. We still have to do double walling, you know, stuff like that.
All right.
Still finishing, but because we needed to brew and you know our customers
Yeah.
have been looking for our beer, so we kind of figured we have to brew first before we finish everything else, right? So but this is the way to the brewery.
I used to work for a brewery in England, in England, in Essex.
Wow!
It was called
Really?
Ridley's. There's not going anymore,
Right,
but it was a part-time job.
right.
But
What were you doing then?
I was doing the bottling.
Oh!
So
Perfect.
so you had to lift up the machines by a
Yeah,
machine and
yeah, well,
suck them up.
Ours is not that fancy. He does the bottling.
Oh, you do the bottling, yeah. So, but yours is probably not as fancy.
Right. Ay, may titingin. Ayas.
But we had a museum.
Yeah.
We had a museum and we had tourists to come.
Yeah. Here, this is the way.
Okay.
This is the way. So,
I forget
they're
your.
not
I forget
prepared
what.
for you. I think they're not prepared, but they're
Yeah, it
kinda-
doesn't matter.
It's really, so it's not that big, by the way.
Oh, it's not a massive
small
brewery.
brewery,
This is
okay.
fine. This is great.
Bukas sa ilaw.
This is what you expect.
Yeah, yeah. So this is what I was talking about. The raw material storage isn't done yet. That's still
Oh, right.
wrapped up.
So you put all the raw materials on that
Yeah.
side. Okay.
So
Yeah.
this used to be our system, a small one. It only actually produces at a time 100 bottles, right? But this one, the bigger system out the back, can produce about 600, and that's it. You know, that's the max at a time.
600 bottles?
Bottles at a time.
Oh,
it's
so-
not too big.
Oh,
So, but well, it's just about enough for Palawan. I mean,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's for Palawan, that's good enough.
Yes.
It's our fermenter, so we actually have a cold storage there, but we can't go in.
Oh, right. So this is the bottling. Can I just see if I can?
Yeah.
You can't see anything from here. No.
Pwede bang pumasok dito sa area na to? Okay. Let me see.
So these are the bottles.
Yeah, those are the bottles. Here, you wanna come in? Pasok. Let's go.
So just,
These are just
I
the
just put my head
fermenting
around the
area.
corner.
Oops, sorry. Come in. I'm just gonna pick that up.
Okay. Nice and cool in here.
Not cool.
So fermenting.
Yeah.
Fermenting room.
So we have, I think, 2 more that's fermenting. These have been bottled. So those are the right hand side.
Oh,
I'm
right.
sure you're pretty familiar, but this is
Yeah,
like
yeah, I know.
a home brewer setup, right? So just a small right hand. We also have some kegs in here. We also do the bottling here.
Oh, right, yeah. So it's a very different setup to it.
Very small
Very small.
process.
And you do the labeling. Yeah, it must be all hand. So it's more
well,
hand
the
done.
bottling also has a bottling machine, but very simple. Not
Yeah.
like the fancy ones.
Yeah,
the big ones.
the other ones go through a whole
Yeah, no, not
machine,
like that.
a belt with the
belt,
bottles.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
That
And
was
these are the
probably-
finished bottles. So can I just lift one
This, I
up?
think it's Hunter.
All right. So that's not got a
It's a
label
brown
on
ale,
yet.
So it's
It's
still
not-
bottle condition. Right. We have those Hunter.
And when they're after they're fermented, do you keep them here for a certain amount of time?
Yes, it has to bottle condition.
Oh, right.
Because we do natural carbonation. So sometimes we do forced carbonation if the requirement, if there's a need for us to get it out there immediately.
Oh, immediately,
so
yeah.
There we go.
Salamat.
Watch your step.
Yeah.
Well, that's about it.
Oh, thank you.
That's about it. Such a small brewery.
Thank you very much. Well, that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, just to see what it was like. And
Watch your step. So.
how do you see your future?
Well, we hope to be able to maybe export, but with this capacity, I'm sure we can't do that. But we're thinking of what we do in the U.S., have it brewed at contract brewing or something.
Okay.
Which also works because we have the recipe and so that's one direction we're looking at.
And do you visit have you visited other microbreweries around
in the Philippines, yes.
In the Philippines, yeah.
But not outside of the Philippines.
Are they all similar?
Yeah, most of us.
Yeah, there's
like
not.
This. Well, the big one is Encanto, which is in Manila. So he produces maybe 5 times or 10 times more than we do.
Oh.
So, but he's still a
What's it called?
Encanto.
Encanto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've seen the yeah. I've seen it,
but it's still considered a microbrewery because we were talking about San Miguel. That's massive production, right?
Yeah, but that's a proper brewery. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, or Red Horse, or is Red Horse the same? Do they make Red Horse in the same place as San Miguel?
I'm sorry?
Do they make Red Horse in the same place?
Oh no, it's a different company.
It's a different company.
Yeah.
But those aren't craft breweries.
Those are commercial breweries.
So what?
I've
got a lovely little garden here. Yeah, you promised me, and you kept your promise.
Oh yeah. I should. So that used to be the name of the inn.
Oh.
Accommodation.
Matutina.
Yeah, it's very popular back then. One of the first accommodations here in Puerto Princesa.
Was it?
Yeah.
So it must go back.
Back then when Palawan was not popular yet.
Yeah.
Matutina was already
an
accommodation.
And you kept the sign.
I kept it because
it's part of the place. Yeah. And did you build this building?
That has been in existence. That's actually the souvenir shop. So you want to check it out?
Yeah. I didn't know you had a souvenir shop.
Yeah. Some stuff here. So this is where.
Oh yeah, this is where it came in. Yeah.
So we have some our stuff here
like t-shirts and
collaterals, or shirts, or bags, or caps.
All right. Yeah.
And our products here. So we should get one of these. So we've been featured in a lot of stuff.
Oh well, looks.
Right.
Palaweño Brewery.
Right.
The first and only craft beer brewery in Palawan, which
has been featured by CNN, The Guardian.
Yeah, CNN,
right.
The Guardian, and American Express Essentials.
Yeah, named our beer is one of the best craft beers in the world.
Wow, yeah. So I was here last night, and I can attest that these beers are really, really tasty, and very reasonable price, and it's a lovely atmosphere in the bar. So if you're in Palawan, anytime you're in Palawan, anytime, just come along here and meet this lovely lady and to taste their beers.
Thank you.
So I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye. Doing some last minute painting, very last minute, if it starts tomorrow. Just painting the outside of the walls here. Oh, they're painting the whole thing. Painting the whole thing, that's a bit of a last minute decision. Just see this lovely bay surrounded by mountains. So I'd recommend doing all these things. Stay healthy, jog, exercise, smile, relax, enjoy life. Here's the Puerto Princesa sign, very colourful. Just take one last look at Baywalk. They're putting up the stands. Pity I'm not here to see it tomorrow, but I wasn't to know. So I think from the Puerto Princesa sign behind me, I will finally say, oh, you're used to this, I'll finally say goodbye. I'm standing outside the Plaza Cuartel, which is just up the road from the brewery, and it's just up the road from the cathedral. This is the cathedral. It's quite a big cathedral, and it's just up the road from the Puerto Princesa sign. I'll just get you a bit of a view of the cathedral. So unfortunately inside they're painting, they've got scaffolding up. But I'll just tell you about this citadel. Plaza Cuartel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So on this site, once a military base, during the Second World War, some 150 American prisoners of war were burned to death by Japanese soldiers, 14th of December 1944. A few survivors swam to Iwihig. The remains of those who died were brought and interred in a common grave at the Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery, St. Louis County, Missouri, United States of America, in 1952. So this is an important site of the Second World War. Nothing much here now. There's a few signs. Oh, you can't really go very far. It's right on the sea here. This looks like it's a port, a pier. Anyway, so there's a lot more information about what happened here. As we know, the Japanese were absolutely brutal in war. They were brutal to their prisoners, and getting captured by the Japanese, you'd be better off dying. So here's some sort of maps of what happened, and some of the people involved is the governor of Palawan, and the head of the prison, and the leader of the resistance at the bottom. So just giving a small glimpse of what did happen here. You just can't imagine it. Now it's peaceful. All you hear is chickens. Then probably all you heard was guns and bombs and misery. So it looks about the same. This is what it looked like in 1945. About the same as it looks like now. So here's some of the Americans. There's a survivor here, Glenn McDowell. he dedicated his life to speaking about this incident, and here he is when he's remembering his colleagues, his comrades at a war cemetery. So there were a few survivors, and here's some of them. And he wrote a book, Glenn McDowell, he wrote a book, Last Man Out. It'd be interesting to read of his experiences. Yeah, Puerto Princesa was very damaged in the war, but they rebuilt the city. Hello. But unfortunately, I don't know if you can go down here, but there's no entry signs up here. But there's not. It looks like they're building something. Not sure what it is, but a nice view of the sea from out there. That's it. I don't think there's anything down here. I'll just check it out. No. So we've had a brewery this morning and a tragedy, and a church. So what do you want for one video? That's a lot of action in action. That's a lot of things in one video. Content, let's put it that way. So I've got to go back to get picked up by Graham and Susie, who are taking me to the bus station at 11 o'clock. And it's now, I've got plenty of time, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. So I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.